Continuing with the Halachot of the Bedikat Chametz where we left off in. Last time we spoke about a son, married child, living or staying with the in-laws. We explained Rabbi Haim and Rabbi Mazuz, what they both hold, that they still require a Bedikah, and the best and most appropriate way to go about that. Continuing now with the Halachot of Bedikah, what is the type of light that one may use for the Bedikah? So it's the first Mishnah, Masechet Pesachim. Shulchan Aruch brings it down. The candle, the Bedikat Chametz, should be ideally done with a candle. The minhag for thousands of years has been with a candle. The Halacha explains that, the Gemara actually explains that the candle should not be a torch, it should not be a lantern, it should be a candle that we are able to check all the cracks and crevices of the home with no concern of, God forbid, burning down the house. Therefore, the Halacha developed that when doing the Bedikat Chametz, we use a candle with one wick only. Multiple wicks, we're scared that it can, God forbid, cause a fire, so we wouldn't necessarily check as well in all of the corners and everywhere. So the Halacha explained that a candle with one wick is the preferred. Now, obviously today, Baruch Hashem, we have electricity, we have lights, and we have flashlights. How does flashlights enter the realm when it comes to the Bedikah? So Rabbi Haim, he thought, we did it again with him, we do it every year with him, we did it again this year with him, and he really thought that the flashlight is exponentially better than a candle, meaning it projects farther, there's absolutely no concern of fire, you're not scared of the wax dripping and causing a mess all over the house. So he really felt personally that the flashlight is totally okay, even as good as a candle. But out of reverence and respect for most of the Achronim, Ovadia, Rabbi Shaul, Mishnah Berurah, almost everyone explains, Rabbi Mazuz, they all explain that ideally you should start with a candle and then transition to a flashlight. So he said, if that's what someone can do, by all means, it's amazing, they'll see bracha. But he didn't really want to rebuke or reprimand someone who only uses a flashlight, because he felt that does the job better than anything else. Rav Moshe Feinstein brings that a flashlight is even better sometimes, because you can project deep into a cabinet or somewhere that a candle you can't reach and you don't want the wax to drip. So he brought these ideas and he said he really thought that a flashlight is preferred, if not the same, better. But out of respect for the modern day poskim, would say to do both, as to not break the minhag. He said you should ideally teach like that. So in that way, we would make the bracha, begin with a candle, and then immediately transition into a flashlight to fulfill all of these opinions. The Halacha says the bedikah is done with a candle. It is not necessarily necessary to turn off the lights in one's home, even if and it is preferable to leave them on. So even if you're doing the candle, Bedikah with the candle, there's no obligation to turn off all the lights. You can leave the lights on. We're doing a candle to keep with the minhag, the Mishnah Pesachim, and the minhag and the Halacha that was brought down, Le'or Haner, Chazak Baruch and Shabbat Shalom.